Yo, you better than that. I know you better than that.
This getting out of hand, man.
They say we can't change the world unless we change ourselves. Y'all know that.
The funny part is you being serious.
Nah. Y'all tripping. It's your world, and you here with me. It's Ali. I got a couple of things about this Miami Dolphins win. First of all, shout out to the 305. That was a great win, boys. I was excited. Football was back, and we got our first W against the New England Patriots. It was a great win, definitely. But it's a couple things that I wanted to take away from it. I don't want to be too negative because it's always a positive when you win, no matter if it was the skin of your teeth or however you win by any means necessary, and that's a big thing. But there's a few takeaways that I have concerns about to help the Dolphins, improve in them areas. Well, I'm not management or I'm not the coaches, but they know what to fix. But Tua Tagovailoa, it's kind of the same thing with him. Like, I'm 270, one touchdown, 23 for 33. That's not bad. That's not bad stats. That's not bad. But we're not going by stats on this game. We're going to be brutally honest. He's playing the same way as he played when he first got to the NFL. Like, he still has the same tendencies. He still makes kind of like the same mistakes, holding the ball too long, trying to be a superhero. It gotta change. Something gotta change. But he was dropping dimes. He was looking great at times. Like his potential shows. Like, all right, he can look good. He can look very good. Like, it was the game against I want to say Kansas City a year or two ago, and the game against the Cardinals when we beat the Cardinals. Like, he got flashes of brilliance, and then he got like average, a little below average type of games, and it's like it got to change, because this type of performance is not going to cut it against high power offenses like the Buffalo Bills and the Chargers. And you got to put up points. Now that we got an offensive minded coach, our defense is playing the same takeaways, but we can't depend on our defense to help us score points. That's not going to cut it to be a Super Bowl contending team. You can't bank on your defense to get you points as well as your offense. And too many field goals. Like, Buffalo is putting up numbers, and Josh Allen is a top 5 quarterback. And I have to say that being a Dolphins fan, because I was so biased, like, yeah, Josh Allen is not top 5. But it was just me being biased. And when I saw the Rams game, it's like, you can't deny it. He's top 5. He's definitely a top 5 quarterback. He's been a top 5 quarterback, but I didn't want to give him that credit because I'm a Dolphins fan and I'm biased. And I'm not too ashamed to say that. But back to Tua. He has to get better. He has to hit on a lot more of them throws. But I'm not taking away, because he did make the proper throws. He did look good. Throughout the game, he looked like he can handle this offense, and it's definitely like room to grow. But I'm not saying he bad. I'm not saying that it was a horrible performance. But it's just like, from the eye test, you just see like it's the same old tool, and we want to see something different for you to be our franchise quarterback for years to come. Like, we gotta get like more production out of you some type of way, because the numbers show it wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible at all. But the eye test is like, what are we getting that's different this year? Like, why should anybody be scared of us? I don't think anybody should be scared of us right now, the way we played on Sunday. Matter of fact, our defense you should be scared of, but like our offense, like, I mean, we'll see. It's only week 1, so I'm not going to be too hard. We're going to see week 1. I'm not going to be overly critical and stuff like that. But it was a great win. I loved the win. Defense played lights out. Kudu, he played great. You got to give it up for him. He played great. You know, Xavier Howard. That it was a couple PIs, but that didn't get called. But we not even going to talk about that. But I still would argue with anybody that Xavier Howard is the top 2 corner in the NFL. Brandon Jones played amazing. Sack, fumble, 11 tackles, 6 solo. That's great. Who else? I like the way Melvin Ingram, that's a new addition. He played great. Raekwon Davis holding it down the middle. Siler holding it down in the middle. Christian Wilkins did his part, holding it down in the middle. Like, our run stopping up the middle was great. You know what I mean? But the sweeps and stuff, like, it's stuff that we got to clean up. But all in all, our defense played how our defense was been playing. So it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal for me for the defense. Well, they didn't have it. Well, we're going to have a test when we play like great receivers and stuff like that, the Justin Jeffersons of the world and stuff like that. But, man, the defense is perfectly fine. I love it. Byron Jones come back after week 4 or week 4, whichever one it is. But I like the addition to undrafted free agent Kudu. I don't want to keep messing up his name, but he played amazing. He had a hit where the ball popped out and we got the ball back. Jalen Phillips recovered. It was like the defense is going to be the defense. We top 5 defense. I don't care what nobody say. We're a top 5 defense, but the defense you can't really get no better than that. So we played lights out. So I love the defense and how the defense played. I'm very pleased, but the offense played well, absolutely. Oh, Chase Edmonds. That was a great addition to Raheem Mostert. Like, that was a great addition. We could tell that once we get the running game going, everything gonna get going. That's why I'm saying it's only week 1, so I can't be too critical of Tua's performance. But we got to see more. We got to see more, and we got to put up more points than field goals. And we not about to settle for field goals and be the same team as we was last year on the offensive end. Yeah, we got Jalen Waddle. Yeah, we got Tyreek Hill, and they are explosive receivers. You know what they can do when they got the ball in their hands. So you just got to get the ball in the playmakers' hands and stuff like that. Chase Edmonds was great. Like, he played very well. Raheem Mostert played very well. I was actually excited about where the offense can go. Actually, I was watching the game replay, and I was saying, like, Tua didn't look too bad as I thought, because, like, when I first initially watched the game, it was like, why didn't you make that throw? But why didn't you make that throw? But you can't be really too critical on him, because he was dropping dimes, whether it was dink and dunk or however everybody want to criticize. It's still average, like I said, but you gotta let it play out and see what's going on. But we can't panic too much. But if it's the same play by the time we get to the Bills, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I know we got to put up points. I know we can't keep settling for field goals if we want to contend with the top teams in the AFC. So we'll see, though. We'll see. So hopefully they clean up everything on the offense. The injuries, I hope Austin Jackson is okay. Hopefully Teron Armstead injury ain't too bad. Like, he's okay to go next week. This offensive line is already banged up, so really, I would like to trade for an offensive lineman, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Like, I don't know who we're going to be able to trade, but it's definitely, like, something that we need to look into, because the offensive line wasn't bad at all. They wasn't that good, but they held their own. That's what I can say. They held their own. So, like I said, we'll see. Like, I was very happy with the win. And shout out to the Dolphins for getting that W. The punter, we got to get a punter some credit too, because the punter is one of the best in the league. Putting them in bad field position all game, it was great. So That was a good win. Good win, fellas. Clean up the offense just a little bit, tweak it up a little bit. Tua, show us a little bit more so we can be like on board for you to be our franchise quarterback for years to come. And because we want you to do good. Like, well, I know, I do. I want you to be good. I'm not hating on you. I'm not. You just got to be it for us. Like, you don't understand how many quarterbacks we went through since Dan Marino, and we like, Chad Henne was supposed to work out. Ryan Tannehill was supposed to work out. All these players was, well, just them two. Everybody else was veterans that we picked up, but all these people were supposed to work out. We didn't have a great quarterback, a franchise quarterback, really in 20-something years since Dan Marino retired. Ryan Tannehill, he was Ryan Tannehill, and you had Chad Henne. What? We can talk about that another time. Like, but we need a franchise quarterback. We need you to step up. We need you to be that franchise quarterback that we needed for the last 20 years. So lead us to a Super Bowl. Correct what you need to correct on the offensive end. Don't hold the ball too long because you might get injured like that, and they coming for your head. So get the ball out your hands a little bit sooner. Hit the right targets. There was a couple throws where one of them should have been an interception, but we're not gonna get too mad about what didn't happen. We just gotta clean up the mistakes that you did make. So I'm all for it. I'm excited for this season. We got an explosive offense, and I can't wait to see what we produce this year. And on to the Baltimore Ravens. Hopefully we get the W. Well, we is going to get the W. What I'm talking about. We is going to get the W, so let's get it. Shout out to the Dolphins. I'm out.